get ready to go again soon. I mean, could I get a face-off with Conor McGregor, man? That'd be...
MMA is tough, fast, and dangerous. But some fighters don't just want to win. They want to embarrass their opponents. They mock them during the fight, dance while punches fly at them, or talk trash right before landing a big knockout. These moments aren't just rude, they're unforgettable. Some people say it's part of the game. Others say it's just wrong. But no matter what you think, when a fighter taunts inside the cage,
it's very unique too. You see the way he's throwing that kick, it's very much karate style, and he follows it.
They're taking a big risk. These are the top 10 most shameless in-fight taunts in MMA history, and how those bold moves change fights, careers, and even lives. Number 10, kisses in the cage. The UFC Sphere main event pitting Sean O'Malley against Merab Dvalishvili delivered a moment of pure weirdness. Tension sparked early when Merab nearly leapt over the cage, fuming at O'Malley's coach for shouting instructions. But the real shocker unfolded in round 2. As Merab smothered O'Malley from behind, he brazenly planted kisses on his opponent's back, a taunt that stunned the crowd. Referee Herb Dean quickly intervened, halting the bizarre makeout session. O'Malley, thinking the round was over, stood up and nearly turned the tables with a flurry of strikes. The arena buzzed with disbelief, and Dana White's priceless reaction alone made it legendary. This audacious act of disrespect, blending mockery with mind games, nearly cost Merab dearly, but cemented its place as one of MMA's most shameless in-fight taunts. Number 9, career cruising taunt. Josh Koscheck's clash with Paul Daley was a masterclass in provocation. In a high-stakes title eliminator, Koscheck dominated, pinning Daley for 12 grueling minutes. Known for his ruthless trash talk, Koscheck escalated the torment by faking a knee injury earlier, driving Daley's frustration to the boiling point. In the final 30 seconds, Koscheck leaned in, whispering relentless taunts into Daley's ear while maintaining control. The exact words remain a mystery, but their impact was undeniable. When the final bell sounded, Daley, consumed by rage, swung at Koscheck post-fight, landing a cheap shot. The outburst, fueled by Koscheck's merciless verbal assault, led to Daley's lifetime ban from the UFC. This moment stands as the ultimate in-fight disrespect, not just humiliating an opponent, but ending their career in a single, devastating exchange of words. Number 8. Double finger triangle. Nate Diaz embodies in-fight disrespect like no other. His career is littered with taunts, from mocking Donald Cerrone before their final round to flipping off Benson Henderson for his wrestling tactics. He even pointed and laughed at Leon Edwards, cleverly buying recovery time. But his most iconic moment came against Kurt Pellegrino. As Diaz locked in a triangle choke, he knew the fight was over. In a display of pure bravado, he raised both middle fingers, flexing triumphantly as Pellegrino tapped out. Joe Rogan's call of the moment as unreal captured its raw energy. The image of Diaz, arms raised in defiance, became an MMO legend. This shameless taunt, blending confidence and contempt, showcased why Diaz is a fan favorite. His fearless attitude and unrelenting swagger make this one of the most unforgettable in-fight moments. Number 7. Trash Talk Terror. Khabib Nurmagomedov entered UFC 205 with a fire in his heart. Snubbed for a title shot in favor of Conor McGregor, he was relegated to the prelims against Michael Johnson, a lower-ranked fighter. Determined to prove his worth, Khabib unleashed a relentless ground assault, battering Johnson for 2 rounds. The punishment culminated in a Kimura finish, but the real horror was revealed in post-fight audio. While pummeling Johnson, Khabib taunted him, demanding he stand and declaring his own title shot credentials. The chilling disrespect, telling a man you're beating that you're better than him, was unprecedented. Khabib's icy confidence and verbal dominance made Johnson's ordeal a nightmare. He later repeated this tactic against McGregor, proving it was no fluke. This terrifying blend of physical and psychological warfare marks one of MMA's most shameless in-fight taunts. Number 6. Crane Kick Chaos. In 2000, a baby-faced Dwayne Ludwig, undefeated and barely looking 16, stepped into the King of the Cage for his 4th pro fight. Facing Shad Smith, with Rico Rodriguez and Eddie Bravo on commentary, Ludwig was backed by mentor boss Rutten, who sported a loud Hawaiian shirt. A vicious kick sent Smith crashing, his body stiff, but the referee shockingly allowed the fight to continue. Ludwig unleashed a barrage on his dazed foe, dropping him again. Then, in a moment of sheer audacity, Ludwig struck the Karate Kid crane kick pose, mocking Smith mid-fight. Smith's corner mercifully threw in the towel. Post-fight, Ludwig revealed his little boss underwear, and Rutten admitted the taunt was a setup for a fake kick and punch. This early MMA gem remains a shameless classic. Number 5. Ultra Instinct Show. Max Holloway's dominance over Calvin Kattar was a striking clinic, setting multiple UFC records with 447 landed strikes. The fight was a one-sided thrashing, but its defining moment came in the 5th round. After turning Kattar into a human punching bag, Holloway, in a surreal display, glanced at the commentary team, pointed at them, and proclaimed himself the best boxer in the UFC. The audacity to pause mid-fight, after such a beatdown, to make that claim was unreal. It felt like a scene from a Hollywood blockbuster, not a real cage. Despite Holloway's reputation as a genuinely kind person, this moment humiliated Kattar, marking the pinnacle of his career for all the wrong reasons. The sheer confidence and flair of this taunt make it one of MMA's most shameless in-fight spectacles. Number 4. Selfie Stunt. Michael Venom. Page is a showman like few others. His taunts pure theater compared to Anderson Silva's tactical mind games. After suffering his first MMA loss, Page faced Richard Keeley in Dublin as a tune-up. Early in the fight, Page pointed to his chin, daring Keeley to strike, prompting a warning from referee Dan Miragliotta when Keeley responded with a gesture. But the real madness came later. While raining strikes from top position on a battered Keeley, Page paused to mime taking a selfie with his opponent. The crowd roared, but Miragliotta deducted a point and restarted them standing. Page still secured a flying knee knockout, later revealing the referee harshly criticized his antics. This bold, shameless taunt risked the fight, but solidified Page's reputation as MMA's ultimate in-cage entertainer. Number 3. Couch Potato. Taunt. Nick Diaz, much like his brother Nate, thrives on verbal warfare. He once taunted Robbie Lawler so fiercely, the referee issued a warning and famously ranted about spinning moves against Carlos Condit. But his most audacious moment came against Anderson Silva. While many fighters, even late in Silva's career, hesitated to engage the middleweight legend, Diaz showed no fear. When Silva refused to trade, Diaz, unimpressed, lay flat on the mat, lounging as if chilling on a Sunday afternoon. The crowd buzzed at the sheer disrespect, as Diaz treated the fight like a casual nap. This moment, stealing the spotlight from a high-profile bout, remains the fight's defining image. Diaz's fearless defiance and laid-back mockery make this one of the most shameless in-fight taunts in MMA history. Number 2. Playful Spanking. At 40, Randy Couture stunned the MMA world by dismantling 28-year-old light heavyweight champ Tito Ortiz. Ortiz, with his bleach blonde Gen X style, managed just 7 strikes in the final 3 rounds, while Couture controlled for 21 minutes. Seen as past his prime after heavyweight title losses, Couture defied expectations, outclassing the dominant champ. In the fight's final moments, with Ortiz turtled up, Couture added insult to injury with a playful spanking. The arena erupted at the cheeky taunt, as the old man not only took Ortiz's belt, but humiliated him. The spanking symbolized Couture's total dominance, turning the brash young champ into a humbled foe. This lighthearted yet devastating moment, blending physical mastery with psychological warfare, stands as one of MMA's most shameless in-fight taunts. Number 1. Backside Beats. Brandon Vera endured a brutal night at UFC 125 against Thiago Silva. From the opening bell, Vera seemed mentally checked out, offering little resistance as Silva controlled him from top position. The one-sided beating was tough to watch, with Vera curling up defensively. In the 3rd round, Silva cranked up the humiliation, slapping Vera relentlessly and, in a shocking display, drumming on his back like a bongo set. The crowd gasped as Silva mocked Vera while breaking his nose. Vera was cut from the UFC post-fight, likening it to losing family. However, Silva's failed drug test overturned the result, giving Vera another chance. This moment, blending physical punishment with blatant disrespect, left Vera reeling and stands as one of MMA's most shameless in-fight taunts, a low point in a fighter's career. Hit the join button for exclusive content, like, subscribe, and drop comments with other shameless mid-fight taunts. See you next time.